Hey guys, welcome. It's Friday. Robert RS, we're back, and I'm being pinned down by Paul and Clarky, metaphorically, with a Q&A session. So, let's see what develops.
This is from Glasgow. Why there are no shirts anymore? Little crying emojis.
Well, we don't make t-shirts.
Yeah.
We make armor. We make replica props, and the t-shirts is something nice when we can do them. Can't find anyone to do them, and it's not a priority.
Yeah,
We're that busy with like doing the meat and potatoes of what we do that t-shirts, to be honest, is at the back of my mind.
Posh user. Will you make certain helmets again, like the Boba Fett or the Y-Wing?
Yeah, I mean we tend to kind of cycle through them, don't we? But it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah,
You know, these projects now take a while. Take a while to create, and we only have a certain amount of talented people that can work on a certain project at any one time. So the Boba Fett helmets, we're still finishing some off. Yeah, I would love to do more. It's an amazing helmet. I love Boba Fett, but I've got to be realistic about the amount of time that we've got to spend on a project, and we've got other exciting projects that we've never done, which I wouldn't say are more appealing, but they're projects that we'd like to do.
Yeah.
Before we start revisiting old projects.
Yes.
And then there's other helmets that get thrown in between. We've got a schedule now where we know what the next project is when Becca is free from completing the Bausch run, which is now, well, that's getting that close that the research and the R&D is going into that next project.
Yeah.
And it's something brand new that we've never done before, and I think a lot of people will appreciate that.
Vincent Petwell, what's your secret to weathering armour?
I let the paint department do it. No, I love weathering, to be honest. I don't get to really do it.
It's quite enjoyable though, isn't it?
Anymore. I don't know if there is a secret. Don't be intimidated by it, I would say.
Yeah.
Get stuck in, apply it, think about what you're putting on there and how you could get it off if you go too mad.
Yeah.
But also think about how the props were made for the movie. You know, they were made quickly, and they were made using techniques that are not particularly difficult. I think it's just more intimidation.
Yeah.
Of like, am I going to mess it up?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I don't
hopefully
know.
you won't mess it up.
Maybe practice on something.
Yeah. Because it's got to be messy, hasn't it? I love a good one.
Nobody did anything right first time.
No.
Yeah?
Aria Paulson. Will lightsabers be a thing in the future? I'll say no.
No. No. There's no... And there are many reasons for that. But the main one is there are that many people making excellent lightsabers. We wouldn't be able to improve on that.
Yeah.
And the amount of time that goes into these projects, I would consider that to be a complete waste of our time, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you can already get it if it's out there and it's good quality, and there are some amazing replicas out there. You might do that if you were a business thinking about how you're gonna, we can make these and we can sell them and we can make it. Since when did we ever think like that?
James Wick trailer. You got any extra Bausch helmets available? How many times have you been asked that?
We've not got any available yet. They're still not all complete. No, it was very popular. We knew it would be a project.
Yeah.
And it has definitely become a big project. And we broke it down into all its little components, and you go through one stage at a time. We're getting very close to the end. I'm ecstatic actually with how they've come out. I knew we were going to make a nice one, but I think it's surpassed what I thought was possible with making this. I don't, and again, I don't want to. It is what it is. It's sold out, and that was that. We announced a number that we were comfortable making. That number has taken a year, and it's going to be another few weeks yet, or you know. I think from the schedule I've got going full tilt on them, we've got about 5 weeks of completing painting elements, and then there's a little bit of finishing off, and we're still waiting on the aluminium parts, and I'm hoping that could be tomorrow, that could be 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, so that could stretch it out again. But it is what it is. This was one that I knew realistically we weren't going to come back to, and that's why we set the number as the number that it was. I think it's 100.
Yeah.
We set it at that because we knew what was involved and how much time it was going to take, and that we wanted to do other projects. So it kind of comes back to that first question. But no, I've not got half a dozen of them under my bench that are going out the back door. That's not how it works really.
Rock metal memorabilia. You get asked this question all the time, and but it's worth answering all the time.
Are we going to do clones?
No, it's not that one. It's the famous. Do you still offer HDPE Stormtrooper helmet?
All right.
Polypropylene.
I mean, again, it's that repetition and coming back to it. We possibly are going to look at something. We have got a project lined up. I don't know when it's going to happen. It could be this year, probably not this year, but it could be, you know, it's somewhere in the future. It could happen. We spoke to one of the guys who was original Stormtrooper on New Hope, an interesting guy as well. He's signed, so it would be a signature edition, and it's there for at some point in the future.
Shark Forge. And I know focus is on OT armor, but if you guys could build a replica model ship, what would you love to build?
Slave One all day long.
Yeah.
And it is Slave One.
Yoda Shan bag.
Are these all made up aliases, and these questions have come from Clarky?
Yoda's handbag.
Yoda's handbag. Yeah, okay. Attack kit, please. Praying hands, kiss, kiss.
No, I don't know on a kit. Not even thought about it. It's a new thing. The final little bits are still in development. Not got them to hand. I don't know. The problem with kit is, I mean, I like kits because I was building something over Christmas when I was at home, and you know what needed to still be building something. And I was putting that AT-AT together, and I enjoyed that. It was good. And I know a lot of people do enjoy building stuff. But it's just when you see one that gets built badly, and then it can reflect badly on us.
Yeah, because
and I mean, we're building these finished ones now. We can't do a kit right now because someone could get one, build one faster than the run. It's just you know, I wouldn't rule it out, but it's not a priority.
With the new AT-AT helmet's progress, is it possible that a full AT-AT driver commission is coming?
Again, we've not got to thinking about that, and we've to work on this project, we've purposely moved away from the full commission stuff to allow time to build it. So, not sure. I mean, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice. If we did, it would be pretty limited, I would say.
Yeah.
you know, maybe handful. So I can't see it being a main character that we would want to offer regular. But having said that, I mean, I think the tie is currently not available, and probably a couple more are going to go unavailable because we want to have the time to get this project done. I do not want this dragging out and hanging over us. The ATAT helmet needs to be swimming along at a decent pace, and it is at the moment, and we want to maintain that.
Colcott, 1975. Why is the ATAT pilot helmet considered the striped variant? It looks identical to the movie as well.
All right, okay. So this is just about the on the rear of the helmet. Remembering you kind of see the back of the helmet more in the movie, to differentiate the two helmets to make it look like they were multiple or suggest there was even more than that. They put a red stripe of tape down the back of the two helmets in one cockpit, and then it was removed for another cockpit. But interestingly, as the helmets are now, they haven't got the stripe, because you would think they would do the ones without, then add the stripe, then film, then finish, and the stripes would be there. But that's not the case. That's quite interesting. I think people like the red stripe because of the toy. But yeah, I mean, they're not identical helmets. They're the same helmet. Just one's got a tape, an insulation tape kind of stripe attached to the back of it.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you how I know it's
Go on.
tape, not paint. Just because there's tape on the canisters. And it's missing from the helmet, but you can see the residue of where it was.
Kane 87, that was an easy one.
Right, brothers.
Hello. Is there a Black Scout Trooper again? Best regards. So he's on about any order, a shadow. See him smile then, he likes the shadows.
We could do. Let's see how we get on with...
It's trying to fit one into it.
Let's see how we get on with these. Maybe we should do something, because usually we do it kind of once a year and we do a small number of them. I would need to get the boots, because I know I've got some boots. If they were the right size, that would be nice. That would all roll together nicely. So I don't know. I think drop Paul, Paul at rspropmastersprop.com an email with your shoe size if you're interested in one, and we can see what we can do.
Yeah. Marcus Talman, can you run a raffle system for your limited runs? God, I'll be dead before I get my hands on an RS.
This was Clarky was talking about this. I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. It kind of goes against what we're trying to do. You know, I don't know. We're thinking about what we can do to make things more accessible and kind of fairer, and you know, to make it happen.
Are they doing this just to tongue twist me?
They've got a lot of R's in it.
Da Pascal official. When can you order the DLT-19?
We are still working on a few that we need to finish off, and I don't know when it's going to fit in at the moment. We'll see how we go, because we did have a lot of problems shipping them, and we've had to move the shipping round. The shipping is becoming very expensive because of the people that we have to use. So, don't know. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So is that it? Is that all the questions you've got for me?
That's all I've got for you. I've got some personal questions for you. Yeah? But we can ask them off camera.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's it for this time. Thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you next Friday for... I'm sure we're going to have something pretty interesting lined up. Maybe that ATAT deep dive. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.